in terms of the trends, I think that very much there's been this need to provide viewers with shock value, and we kind of were talking about it before, where the the scripts will have something that is so out of the norm, whether it is a crazy event that happens. And so we've seen this trend of platforms just trying to gradually increase and increase and increase in that shock value. And it could be in the stunts, it could be in the sexual nature of some of the scripts as well. And I think that the trend of just trying to increase that shock value is probably driven by the data side. But what happens when you only focus on providing shock value to viewers is you lose the value of the story because it's no longer about the story. It's about just kind of throwing something into the face of the viewer to hook them in. And that works temporarily, but it doesn't keep them there. And I think that's an interesting kind of trend that I feel like there are some platforms that have become very focused on creative storytelling. And from an actor's perspective, I love that. And you can see which of those platforms are which. Um, and I think that that trend is going to be something that separates platforms in the future. As more and more kind of viewers join the vertical community, whether platforms are just going for shock value or whether platforms are providing kind of that brand, that creative brand, that, oh, I'm going to give you a good story as part of the platform's brand, that I think is going to cause viewers to choose one or another in the near future. But it takes skill and effort and time to shock someone with something that is tasteful. And I think that that is where the value is, and that's going to be the big separator in stories going forward.